Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachaha, Kodash. The honors be to the apostles and the elders where millstone rule well. Peace, blessing, salutations be to the hopeful elect. Lord, what this lesson is edifying, just a quick exhortation or reminder lesson I wanted to throw out there to you brothers, man. You know, don't, and to sisters as well, but especially, the men. Don't get upset, when people don't like you. Don't get upset when people don't like you. Don't worry about people's opinions, and things like that. It's something I speaking, to myself first and foremost. I have a tendency to let that get to me sometimes. Because yesterday I was at work, which currently at work, but Jake could cross the line talking shit behind my back, but I could see him doing it, and it heated my mind. Like I was furious in my mind. Like why, why is he doing this? And it's like, I failed to incorporate the scriptures into my mind, because the scriptures tell us time and time again, why these people will hate us or talk down on us or scorn us, give us reproach. And it may not even be for a legitimate carnal reason. Some of these guys, Satan hops on them, or, they're just a scoffer by nature, and they're gonna do that. They're gonna talk. They talk. And that's okay. They may not know that. You might be wearing a certain color shoe, and this man all of a sudden in his head is saying, oh, this guy's a bitch. He's a, just because you got gray shoes on, like that. That's how simple it be. But that the real reason they do that is because we're not of this world. So first thing I want to get, First thing I want to get is 2nd Esdras 14:4, and that's another thing. You can't allow these small things to take down your whole day. Everything that's going on in this world, it may. Salaki, what is it? 14:14. Yeah, Salaki. Everything that's going on in this world, it may stress you out. It will cause issues. It will, wear down your mind. But at the end of the day, all this stuff's about to be destroyed. Your house, your car, your job, these people, it's all gonna be destroyed, man. That's one thing. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to, have people like you or to appeal to people. Never do that, man, in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You don't need to, because you're working next to somebody, you don't need to have conversation with them and become their friend. You don't have to do those things. Now, if you want it, that's on you. But, I'm telling you, based off of, the tiny experience that I have dealing with work and doing it, because I've done that damn near every job. I won't say anything for a few days, but then I'll try to become friends with the person. Not literally friends, but just at the job. And there'll be days when, especially with Jake, there'll be days when they'll be cool. You may have fun, you may laugh, and the day will go by fast. And then there's times where they may say some stupid nigga shit. And that's why it's just like there ain't even no point in, trying to fit in or trying to, conversate with these people like that. But this is 2nd Esdras 14:14. It says, "Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature." All right. Part of that weak nature is worrying about what people think about you, because this isn't about pleasing men. Okay. In fact, when I was in orientation on Monday for this new job, somebody had wrote on the clipboard Galatians 1:10, like on a clipboard that was next to me. Like, how people be writing certain things into the clipboards and stuff, or on walls, stuff like that, in bathrooms. People be doing that. Most of it's folly, but somebody had put Galatians 1:10. And it's crazy, because had I been thinking about that yesterday, I wouldn't have been as mad as I was. I wouldn't have been as frustrated as I was, because I would have known that I don't need to be doing this. And then I even looked, there was a piece of paper, I believe it was from a video that Elder Ariala made, called 5 Things That Will Slow You Down. And one of the things was that, basically trying to, please everybody, trying to fit in with everybody, trying to get everybody to like you. You can't do that because it's not going to happen. It's physically impossible. Their spirit, it despises you, man. You put a bad taste in their mouth. Here it is. I was, trying to help this man out, talking to him. I was being kind to him, and yet he still did that. You see what I'm saying? You can't get along with these people. That's just the way it is. So you might as well stop trying. Essentially, I mean, if somebody wants to, talk to you, or if you want to talk to somebody, that's cool. But honestly, at work, man, your mentality should just be clock in, get that shit done, and clock out. Like, seriously, you're not there to make friends. You're not there. No, you're just there so your bills can get paid, because that's how the Lord wants you to get your daily bread, and that's how you have to look at it, man. We're not here to have fun. You want to have fun in that sense. You want to have a good time. That's what the brotherhood is for. That's what going to camp is for. That's when you're able to actually be yourself 100% and to have fun and be around like-minded men. You can't get along with people that ain't like-minded, man. You over here thinking about the scriptures, and the nigga next to you is thinking about rolling a blunt at break. You can't get along with these people because we just don't go together. Just like how you can't serve the Lord and you can't serve Esau, you need to pick one. You need to serve one master. And then it tells you, because the point is, there's two sides. There's a right and a left-hand side. We can't get along with them. All right, what fellowship have what did it say? The godly with the sinner and the lamb, the lamb with the wolf, or roughly paraphrasing like that? None. These people don't love us, man. They don't like us. And that goes for people at work. That goes for your family members. That goes for, old friends you had in the world. Everything. Okay? You gotta let that shit go, man. Because they know we're different. Their flesh may not know. Their flesh may not know a bitch ass thing about you, Because like I'm saying, this guy didn't know anything about me. He barely even knows my name. I just met him. Oh my gosh. Salaki, I don't know what the hell is going on. Dang. Phone's acting bugged out. I must have pressed on an ad on accident or something. Salakia. Let me try going to Blue Letter. And that's just Satan, man. Because that's really what it comes down to. You can't let anything, get to you, man. Because I believe it was Apostle Paul in Romans 8, nothing can separate us from the love of Yahushua. Nothing can separate us from this, man. Okay? Nothing should be able to separate you, because it talks about in the parable of the sower that there's going to be people that will, will give up or leave this ministry or whatever the case may be, become too distracted. Because the reason I say too distracted is because there's times where you'll find yourself a little distracted, but you'll recover, you'll bounce back. Yahweh Raftazah, right? But then there's some guys that they get too distracted. They get choked up with the deceitfulness of riches, cares of the world, whatever. And they're no longer, in the game, so to speak. It's in John. John chapter 15, verse 19, probably close out on this. I gotta go back in. Well, not back in. Salaki actually just got here. But back in from yesterday. This is John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So these people know that, man. Just like how when we came out of the world, we started having conflicting thoughts, the flesh, demons, whatever the case may be. We started to catch hell, different things started to, all of a sudden, different things weren't going our way, essentially to sum it up, right? Well, these people know because they're swimming with the current of the river. You know, they're essentially the river now. They're part of the river. That whole wicked vibration is the river. And when we're swimming against it, these people know too. These people know too, man. You know, because brothers say somebody, you know, somebody may hate you for no reason or look at you a certain way. It's because of a past life. That can be true. But even if that's not the case, because there's a lot of people that do that. You know, there's a lot of people that do that. And what that mainly is the fact that you're righteous in a wicked world. You're going to stick out like a sore thumb. You know? You're going to stick out, bro. You know, you're the what was it? Duck gray goose? You're the gray goose out of the ducks. They know who you are. They may not physically know, they might not know your name, they might not know what you do, you know, how old you, none of that, but they know in their spirit or they know that you ain't with them, you know? Real shit. You know, especially you brother newer to the faith, like just came in a couple months ago or something, you really gonna see that. You know, which Lord will, we don't have another year, but especially, you know, over the next 12 months, you know, look back and you're gonna see just how many people really didn't like you. Whether they stared at you, whether they talked shit about you for no reason, you know, whether they tried to get carnal with you for no reason, you know, whether they, yeah, it's just very obvious, man, how they treat you. You may make a mistake and they may have no mercy to you, but to somebody else, you know, you're gonna see it. And not everybody's gonna be like that, but you'll see that you're definitely gonna have friction, man. When you're in this truth, there's nothing but friction. But that's how we grow, is through going through these different uncomfortable situations. All right, so hey, Lord, let this was edifying to elect. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. The honors be to the apostle and the elders, great millstone, and rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation be to the hopeful elect. All right, with that said, Shalom, Mu'athal Ball.